What's up, guys? Oh, nice. It looks like my YouTube stream just went public right off the bat. All right, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a practice run at least up until the Firestorm swap, maybe further. I haven't had too much time to do these practice runs because I've been more focused on YouTube. Um, let me get my regex. I don't think I even have this in the... See, I like to put it into this Exile UI, because then it'll remember it for tomorrow. Vendor regex. Yeah, simplified mine a little bit. Right. A short little stream before bed, and we're up again tomorrow.
Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
This program is called Exile UI. It's made by someone called Laylokin, and it's super helpful. Even for someone like myself who... I've done the campaign enough where I don't actually really need it. I still like to have it, honestly, though. Because sometimes I don't even really... If it just, like, completely automates that, then I can, like, think about talking to chat. Ooh. Sometimes I just don't end up really looking at it, and I do stuff in a slightly different order, because I'm used to doing stuff a little bit differently than they suggest, but if you ever fall behind, you just, like, hold the arrow, and it will, like, auto catch you up to where your current progression is. So if you get ahead of it, it's fine. Wait. Rolling magma from Tarkly. What? And you see, since I configured mine, it will automatically put in my search string. Unfortunately, none of this is good. Oh wait, I was actually supposed to do a mule. It's okay, we can still do it. When you start off, you do a ranger. Spark start, yeah. Well, spark start. Realistically, we don't use spark until we get a decent amount of investment. But I'm still calling it a Spark League start because I do it does swap into Spark when it's time. I think most people honestly aren't upset about not having, like, literally a Spark start, because realistically I think Shock Nova looks pretty exciting. And Baldani of Orbiting is also just a very comfy early skill, so the fact that you can literally just, like, swap between the skills as you gain more investment, I think is really attractive. E-Blade or Spark? What's the progression for E-Blade? What skill is that? E-Blade was in the cards for my starter. I ended up choosing to do this instead. But it could have been... Oh my god, wait. Fuck, hold on. I need to be doing this in SSF. What am I doing? Hold on. I don't think my other character was SSF either. I think we need to restart completely. What was it called? Anime practice? Oh shit. Alright, we're starting from scratch again. God damn it. Solar Cell found. It's too confusing if I do this in anything else.
A crow that plunders our crops, a stray dog that slaughters our sheep.
I've not seen a wilderness.
Yeah, I meant like, what are you gonna start on it with? Is Captain Lance starting that? Is some creator doing that? Oh, I see. Imagine if you are playing Spark, though, and you have the Widow Hail, then you save up and you buy the Acceleration Shrine Belt. Imagine that. You're just like running around really fast with acceleration, having just giga projectile speed. I want to see what that looks like. I hope I can afford that belt. If you want the POB, you can type exclamation Archmage. Oh, I don't need any of these. But I do want... nothing, actually. So realistically, you just need to mule those two things. I could technically sell these to get a little bit more shards, but I'm not going to. Solar Cell found.
Sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
Stormbrand? Oh, nice. If you do that, let me know how it feels. That is a pretty comfy skill if it's enough damage. I haven't used that in so many years, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I did see that. Hopefully. What do you guys think will be good league start farming strats? I think destructive play is kind of obvious because now you can literally choose the same 10 best maps over and over and over again. So I think that'd be really fun. I wonder what else would be fun though. I haven't put too much thought into it yet. Tomorrow I'd like to make some trees before the league starts. Oh, we got a 3-link. Holy. That's like actually the three link I want as well. Oh my god, +1 to fire? What? This is a crazy start. This is so crazy. Oh my god. I can't believe it. unreal start right here. It's unethical. Why no Mamba or Peacock bouncing? FYI, I actually put out a video a few hours ago called Top 5 Meta Starters. And I do put Peacock into Mamba as a sleeper pick because I think it's just doomed from a content creation aspect because the patch notes fiasco where it was like people were scared of the Peacock buff or nerf. It's not even a nerf. It's like such an obscure, like it's a buff how I play Peacock. And then the Mamba thing was like terrifying. It got fully reverted, but the thing is people don't remember that gets reverted. They just remember, oh shit, this was nerfed. So like no one's gonna care about that. But I did explain that, and I'm like, this is like honestly sleeper pick because it's not going to be meta, and it's the same power, so you're going to be able to get the gear for hopefully a lot cheaper than the last couple leagues. But it's been a year since I played Spark, so maybe it's time to go back to my roots. What are you going to league start? Vol Arc E-Blade. Yeah, I think if I played E-Blade, it would also be Arc. Because Arc is like, it's kind of similar to Spark, but you don't need the prod speed scaling. Oh shit. Hold on. If I don't have Awaken Peewee Trade, I don't have a logout macro. Conduit of Heavens feels good. I've honestly never played that. Interesting. The removal of the Harvest Flask Craft. Yeah, I wrote... Who even did that? I did that during Freestyle League because I was using the belt, and then I would put that in like the 5th flask slot, and I would unbind it. So like I wouldn't be able to even press the flask, so it would never go down. And then you could have like a corrupted flask with 30% quality on it, or like whatever. I guess it can be even higher than 30%. I can't believe I forgot they nerfed that. That's crazy. Why did they do that?
Take care.
But like, yeah, I guess that's a nerf for everything except for Pathfinder. Like, or even in Pathfinder, sometimes for a lot of the game you would have 2 life flasks, right? And then you could craft it on there. I don't know. I feel like they should never. That was a unwarranted nerf. Right. But realistically, I don't think I used that flask on Pathfinder. Or the flask craft. I don't remember actually. You're welcome, fish. Yeah, you guys can ask questions. I'm just chilling right now. Giga hyped for League Start. Haven't played Widow Hill Spark yet. Oh, nice. And you're gonna have fun this league because, well, I don't know how hard you'll play, but like imagine we get far enough to afford the acceleration belt. You're gonna see projectile speeds no one has ever seen before. It's gonna be like ridiculous. How's prep going? I just want to go through the campaign at least up to the point till I get Firestorm because I feel like you could always have more rolling magma practice, honestly. Like Firestorm and beyond is the build kind of plays itself. I didn't actually have time to really do much practice. Also, I should go back to town and get Frostblink. I'm trolling right now. U-Belt sucks. What do you guys think would be the optimal second flask for Spark? Obviously, acceleration is the best. I watched some content creators say crit would be the best. Do any of you guys think crit would be the best? I just don't think so. I don't think in like any build's case crit would be the best. Maybe in like some niche ones, but like acceleration gives you movement speed, it gives you projectile speed, it gives you like attack and cast speed, doesn't it? It gives you like all of that. That's just so good. Having all three of those things. I feel like crit you can solve. Oh, it's action speed and projectile speed? Well, that's... yeah, fair enough. But action speed does translate into those things, doesn't it? I didn't actually look at the shrine page to see exactly what these things did. What does replication shrine do? Oh, the spell echo? No, I don't think spell echo's particularly good. Because I don't think you can... I think it's one... Is it not one defensive and one offensive shrine? I don't know how that works. I don't know if they're classified as defensive and offensive. Or is it literally just two random shrines? I need this Frostblink. I'm trolling right now. Yeah, like... obviously, the max res shrine is good. Like, what else would be good? What else do we even get for defensive? Holy. Massive shrine is... what is that? 40% life? Something like that? I don't remember. I don't think that's nearly as good as the max res, is it? But it is, I guess, something. Because probably max res with acceleration is going to be multiple mirrors. Realistically speaking. Holy Flame Totem. Frostblink. Triple Blue Scepter. Yeah, I'll take that. I've been leveling up my Arcane Surge too much.
Stay sharp out there.
I'm missing Flame Wall.
What little help I
Bye, Flame Wall. Good.
Goodbye.
This is called Exile UI. We're gonna go straight into this. Drop info. I don't think we have... I think it's safe to assume it's going to be a 0.5% chance off of Uber Boss, is it not? I'm not sure. I haven't watched any of the interviews, so if there's like stuff from the interviews, I was just busy doing prep work for the videos. So I guess if any of you guys watched those and you saw something like crazy that's applicable to our start, let me know. Oh, it draws from a boss that only spawns in Mirages. Okay. So the boss probably isn't even that hard. So I guess we could maybe think of it as on the same rarity as that shield from Settlers League. What's that shield called? The one that drops from that knight dude? I would assume it's comparable to that. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think it's going to be less rare than that. Like, that's like... yes, Fallen. What do you guys think? Fighting this guy way too early.
So,
Do you think Cold Archmage is even good? I'm doing regular Archmage. Where are my Wisdom Scrolls? I think I'm like leaving them on the ground. Oops, this is... I can't take that off. +1... I took off my +1 fire. That's crazy. Why did I do that? No wonder that was a little hard. You could 5 to 1 those belts? Was that confirmed? Interesting. But I think the belts might just be rare in general, probably. I actually wanted to go into Standard and test combining those Doriani belts. You know how those drop in different variations from Aziri, and see if you can combine those with the vendor recipe. I don't know. I never ended up doing it. I haven't even logged into the game since I last streamed.
I must have time to gather my will.
It's my level 7. But yeah, Cold Archmage, you lose Arcane Cloak, and you also lose... Might Over Matter. I don't understand, how you're supposed to build that. Holy shit, can I get a white flask that I can put on? And a Guardian. True. Like sushis? I'm playing my own build, are you crazy? I put out builds every league. I've played Archmage many times in the past. If you've been a long time follower, you've played my Archmage builds in the past. I just haven't done it in the recent past.
In this cage, evil claws at the bars and howls for freedom.
It feels weird actually that people don't know me as the Archmage Spark player and as the Peaconk player. Holy Strike at all? Is that the thing that you start at level 1? I'm probably gonna kill Hellrake with it. Because we don't get Ellie Proliferation until we kill Hellrake, so it probably makes sense to just run straight into that zone and kill the guy to get Ellie Prolif for swapping over to this, right? And the Ascendancy Master Toss.
I must have time to gather my will.
So that's like a totem interaction question. I don't think I can answer that confidently because I never play totems. I literally never. The last time I played totems was over 10 years ago, I think. No, it can have been. Although I can't think of a time besides my first build that I played totems. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I love in this zone when this is at the start. Oh my god, it's even rare. That's crazy. Please don't freeze me. Oh my god, that's crazy. We're rich. Oh fuck, I can't even put these things on. Okay, Gravevine might make it work. Do you have a Pathfinder in Standard? I feel like you could test that in just like a matter of seconds.
Your answer's here, heretic. In Rayclast.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yo, what up, Aeroplane? Your chemist is doing. That was a pretty crazy chemist, wasn't it? FY, Hoag was the meta skill in the last league. Crouching Tuna got 100,000 views on his Hoag video. Do you remember that? Has Crouching Tuna put out his starter yet? I looked at his channel, and there was nothing. What the hell? Where's his starter? Yeah, Frisia. Oh, shit. Aeroplane, what are you gonna league start tomorrow?
Tormented soul.
Nice. What kind of mines? Am I getting more portal scrolls than wisdom scrolls? I feel like this game would be better if Wisdom Scrolls didn't exist. You could just ID in the town from level 1. We're like pretty close to that, aren't we? What level do we need to ID in town? Or is it? I don't even know. I don't remember. Do you need to finish the game for that? 5 winter, nice. Can you do that at level 1 in the town? I don't think so. Who do I talk to do it? You can do it in the end game. Maybe you can do it in the town. I'm actually not sure. Vestal? Okay. I'll give that a shot. Okay, I'm trolling then. Because I've been in town multiple times with items that needed to be ID'd. I have like 4 Quicksilver Flasks or something. Different every act, but there is always some person that will do it? Okay. I didn't realize that actually. That's good to know. Next waypoint, we're going back to town.
This is a mortuary for lost children.
You managed. Stay sharp out there.
For some,
Oh wait, it was Bestel, right? Combustion.
Mervale, take care.
What a lovely day.
No, Bestel won't do it. I'm not high enough level yet. We're gonna do Rolling Magma, Heli Prolith, Combustion. It's like, need more blue sockets.
What little
What's
help
going on? Oh my god, this is just cursed. Where's my momentum?
we live, we are blessed.
Oh shit, I forgot, we muled. I have more.
Greetings.
Alright, we're doing this just to get the shield chards going. And, get rid of all this stuff.
Stay sharp out there.
Nine o'clock HST, is that when it starts? Oh. Field charge is not on my hotbar right now. Or it is. I just don't have a friggin' shield right now.
The corrupt shall fall.
Hawaii 6 time? Nice. Wait, you live in Hawaii? That's crazy. Ooh, actually, can I use those colors? No, not really. Tough life.
My mana is spent.
You're like in the middle of the ocean. So I did not go the right way. But I will grab the waypoint while we're here. It's for sure in Act 2 I can do it, Phil. Nice. I don't know what the next best thing is. People in the video comments did suggest alternatives. But I can't really vouch for how good the alternatives are, because I've never tried something different. Where the hell is the thing? This zone is insane. I need gloves really badly to have blue sockets. Dream Elements timing? Oh. The way I look at my Twitch chat now is so scuffed. Do you guys want to see what it looks like? Looks like this. That's how I see it. I can't even see my bot anymore. And it's gonna go fast enough tomorrow that I'm not gonna be able to like see some of your comments, because this is so scuffed. It's like too big. The words are too big. I don't know how to make them smaller though. And that's because we're doing YouTube plus Twitch. And only like a week ago are they allowing us to put both chats on the screen. So like there isn't even, I think we need to wait a few months for like all the tools to catch up. YouTube streaming back to PV1, yeah. There should always be YouTube plus Twitch going forward. Put in a browser. Let's try. Wait, that works. But it also shrinks the text on the screen. Is this better? Is it okay on the screen? That shrinks both. This is better for me. I don't know if it's better for you guys. It's probably okay. I don't know. Whether it's better or not for you guys, I'm keeping it this small.
Temptation may turn even the noblest.
All right. We need 2 points to get our true power. It's a good duo DPS. 2 people all playing damage. Like the best would be 1 person plays damage, 1 person plays support. But if you're both playing damage, I guess just anything where the auras synergize, right? Oh wow, that's good. Archmage +1 is really, really nice because Archmage only really uses 1 aura himself. So if you have a friend who has multiple damage auras, it's just crazy, right? Because like this is balanced around having one aura, but now you suddenly have somebody else giving you like 2 auras, and now you have 3 auras. You're gonna feel so strong on Archmage. Like Archmage wants Wrath, Zealotry, Grace, all 3 of those. So if you have a second player and combined you get all 3 of them, it's really, really good. Also, the nice thing about having Archmage plus one of the ones you suggested is Archmage will be able to kill the bosses. What you suggested is, like, kind of like... I mean, it'll be fine. But I think the strengths are kind of similar, aren't they? So there's less of a reason to be in a duo. If one of you has a problem, probably both of you will have the same problem. I'm gonna go Spark all the way from start to finish. I have a guide from 3.25 on how to do that. It's fine. It's fine to do that. Where is she?
My mana is spent.
Oh, shit.
A woman corrupted beyond humanity. I must cure
Are those colors okay for me?
sickens all of God's creation.
No, not really.
This forest, so twisted.
Oh, you are running an Aura bot. Okay, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. Are you part of Haloplasm's Discord? I think if you type exclamation Haloplasm, it's gonna link to his Discord. And there's like literally, I think there's like 10,000 like Aurabot carry like aficionados in there. So like whatever I would say wouldn't be as accurate as what they would say. That's the Discord to use. Like you 100% need to join that if you're gonna do a duo. Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised if KB's the play. But still, just like there's going to be lots of good advice in there in terms of like what to farm, just doing anything on there. Armor plus ES gear? I don't know. On my character, I don't really care about armor. Archmage can't get enough armor for it to really feel good.
I am excited. What?
If there's armor on my bases, so be it. But I'm not really looking for armor. Okay, my really good wand or scepter has shitty sockets. Can I fit it in with this? Yes, I actually can. Oh, nice. Holy. We fixed it. Fixed the links. We're 1 point away from what I want. which is the Giga Damage node. The Discord is this. Oh fuck, that goes to his YouTube. But I'm sure the YouTube has a link to the Discord. There's no way it doesn't. His Discord's even more active than mine, and I think I have like a decently active Discord.
I must have time to gather my will.
You had a bit of trouble sustaining mana till yellow and red maps. Sometimes at the start I don't automate Arcane Cloak. And I also err against the Clarity. Were you doing both of those things? Like sometimes on a league start, yeah, I rarely press the Arcane Cloak. If you could just pick up a La Vianga's is crazy. I would want a La Vianga's Flask like ASAP.
The lair of a toy maker with pretensions of
Yeah, maybe don't automate on day one. And also in a trade league, if a La Vianga's cheap, just have one. You could probably automate it if you have La Vianga's. Only in bosses? Yeah, you could do that. That would be sensible. Yeah, that helmet's actually showing on this filter as a white item. So like if you want to use your chance orbs on it, you can. It's not that rare, so you know, you might find faster attack 2 runs in a row. I got faster attacks. Holy. I don't even have the links for it though. Oh man. Always check this room. I don't know what the odds of getting faster attacks are, but like it's clearly not bad. You get that, you're so happy. Been running your Spark setup for the last couple days? No, this is it. Wait, were you using the setup from 3.25? Because this is the setup that I'm suggesting to go into Spark later. Yeah, if you go to my channel, there's a... The Spark setup is fine. The reason I'm opting to switch into Spark later, I would just watch the video. Like, the video guide explains it pretty well. If you think you'd enjoy playing Spark from the start, the other guides, it's fine. Although I would honestly, if this looks also good, I would suggest doing what I'm doing this league because it is going to be a much better progression curve. So, and I think this is fun. So, what I'm suggesting is more powerful and more meta early, and we still get to play the Spark later. It's just I actually kind of enjoy that we're going to be playing different skills at different progressions. Since Archmage really is just plug and play. You get to enjoy a lot of different good things. Oh, should I was supposed to go through here. I kind of messed up this progression. I'll fix it. Using the new Archmage gem. FY in chat said it works well in Guardian. I don't think it makes sense in a typical Archmage setup because the normal defensive layers of Archmage are Mind Over Matter and Arcane Cloak. Those are both defensive layers, and none of them work, so you need a different setup.
too far.
So who was I supposed to talk to ID here? Helena?
I gave piety.
She doesn't ID either. What the fuck? I don't know when you can start IDing. Should we use Ball Lightning? Last minute griefing? What does that mean, Gina? Wait, what? Should we use Ball Lightning or can we use Shock Nova instead? I'm gonna be testing out Shock Nova on stream. It's really hard to know like before league start without even having played it. But they're literally you swap between the two. Like use whatever you want. Maybe Shock Nova is gonna cost like 50 Chaos Orbs and Ball Lightning is gonna cost like 5. Then I'm gonna use probably Ball Lightning to start. Because the tree's gonna look the same either way, so I think probably most of you guys will at least try Shock Nova at some point because it's new. And it's literally just plug and play. No reason not to. This is not right. Yeah, adds cold damage based to mana, but also... Don't you need to reserve your mana for that? What the fuck is this layout? Yes, it does make your Arcane Cloak cost 0. It's incredibly powerful. La Vianga's crazy. Honestly, like, the way I think of La Vianga is just pretty simple. You can just press it if you feel like you're not sustaining mana. And then suddenly, like, nothing costs mana and all of your regen works now. Since nothing costs mana. So you can just press it whenever you want. I don't try and like time it for the Arcane Cloak, but I guess suppose you could. It's just a button. A button when you need mana. A button when you're taking hits because you have Mind Over Matter. Mind Over Matter as a defensive tool, so suddenly starts healing you. Wait, is it actually? Are you sure? I thought it was based on your reserved mana. I don't really want to stop this run. I feel like you're trolling me, but I could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. So now you see how you can't just slap it on, right? What? How did I not get the trial? I think you can use it on a Guardian. Guardian has alternate defenses. I don't think you would even consider doing it on this. It would be weird. Because, as I was saying earlier, Arcane Cloak and Mind Over Matter, those are defensive layers. You're losing 2 defensive layers. That's a really big price to pay. Yeah, but then the problem with Inquisitor is now you suddenly have to worry about stacking mana. Is it? I guess, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. How do I get that trial? I think there might be a waypoint. We used none of the new supports with Spark. Are all of the new supports out yet? I haven't actually looked.
I must have time to gather my will.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night.
Work with imbued projectile speed. Yeah, so you have a few options. You could corrupt the Widow Hill for faster proj. That won't be too hard to do. But you could also do like the volatile Vol Orb on the Widow Hill. And then I guess you could do the faster proj imbued. I don't know. Like there's different options there. What I'm interested to see is if the volatile Vol Orb works like in PoE2. Do you guys think it would? I hope it does, because then suddenly all like the shitty Widow Hills we can just slam with the orb. How early? Oh, Gina, didn't you say you were going to play Widow Hill Spark this league? Gina's a PoE2 player, and she's a PoE1 tourist. So the opposite of me. Whoops. Wait, I wanted to kill this guy. How early do you think swapping to Mamba is okay?
You dare to speak for peace, Elf?
Well, the earlier you switch, the more janky it'll feel. Like, if you're playing Peaconk and you go explode boots on the Peaconk, it feels crazy. Like, that feels like a Giga endgame build. Obviously, like, a nice Mamba feels better, but I don't think you want to, like, rush off into some, like, scuffed Mamba, because you're going to be really happy with the explode Peaconk. I think I generally delay a little bit too long. But, like, you can look at the VODs on my Anime Princess VODs channel. That shows, like, how far I take Peaconk before I swap. I think we have a really good endgame Peaconk setup, so I don't think you need to... or at least just play it by ear. Don't try and force it until you really want to. Alright, I can get this point back now, but I don't have any refund points yet.
Heard you toppled a big tree. Handy work that.
You started Mamba from 3rd lab, and how did that feel? Like, if you watch the Peaconk, like, Exclamation Peaconk starter video, you can see, when with the explode tech, you literally pop the whole screen. You one-shot the screen with it. It's pretty crazy. My friend Ali is actually making another build using those boots. So unfortunately, I actually think maybe Beacon of Madness might be a little expensive. It's normally very cheap. I need some sockets. I need a helmet with blue sockets. Oh god. There's none. Wait, can I gamble? Can I get who gambles?
You and me, I have the road.
Give me a helmet with 3. Are you kidding me? First, there we go. I can't even use clarity support. What is going on here? Wait, I need a glove. That's what I need. Energy shield glove. Oh my god, a triple blue. That's really good.
Hello.
Alright, let's get the flask on. I can actually sell 3 of these. Get another flask. Okay, we gotta over here now. The boot is... It's never been expensive before, but the fact that Ali took it and made it core to her build makes me think it might be expensive. There's 3 variants of the boots. You have to get the explode one. For Peacock, you don't have to do this thing early. Like the regular, it's not even in the League Start guide, like just in case it ends up being expensive, because it's really like a luxury item, but I'm sure it's not going to be that expensive if you wait like a couple days. Just, yeah, don't prioritize it super early unless it is cheap. I think it is kind of rare. I think the reason it's always cheap is because I was doing like some sort of niche thing that is, I think, going to be a lot more mainstream this league, so we'll see. Hey, Raina, how's it going? Totem Enjoyer, XD. Did you see my video where I ranked Totem's #1 meta skill? I'm not a Totem Enjoyer. But I will give Pulseron the dub on the #1. True. I am a Holy Flame Totem Enjoyer. This totem... Are you playing totems? This totem tanks for me. It does damage, and it heals me. It does everything. I think that's the best part of a Templar start, is you start with Holy Flame Totem. Which is crazy. As a I'm a totem hater, actually. But I make an exception for this. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. Wow, we were going with 0 auras till just now. Rolling magma start. I actually like it now. I like it because at level 28 we swapped to something that feels so good. If I had to do this further than 28, I don't think I would like it, but... Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I watched Big Doug's video from last league, and he was like, I made this build by going off Poe Ninja. And I don't know if he realizes this, but I've made Spark guides for like years. Poe Ninja is largely based off my shit. So that's how I feel about Big Doug's guide. It's stuff I did like 2 years ago. Nova's good. It's good though. I mean, it's stuff I did 2 years ago. Is it what I would do this league? No. I think what I'm doing now is the best way to play it. But there's nothing wrong with it.
I must have time to gather my will.
It's sort of an amalgamation of the stuff I used to do.
That was all.
You're gonna start on totems and swap over to spark. That's a good idea, yeah. Take advantage of the powerful KF totem meta. Thing is, this is also pretty powerful early. You definitely don't have to do that, but it's good. The name of the black MTX is Void, I think. Is it? I'm not sure. Something like that.
What troubles you?
Who's the gold respec?
I am. You are. Remember.
Let's speak.
Royalty.
Pirate journey well.
Can I gold respec yet?
Aye. Hello.
I can't. Anyways, I get some respec here. That's fine. I messed up. We took this by mistake. I can? Oh, I should go to Act 1 and grab the skill point as well.
Quite the lady.
Yeah, the disadvantage is you're playing totems, true. Oh my god, I had 2 skill points back here. I'm literally trolling. I have 3 skill. What is happening? What? I can't believe it. I guess we grab Ice Nova there. I should really have my guide open. This is fine. Yuna for mass ID. True. You aren't AP who made the guide. I did like a little bit of bad pathing in Act 1. I didn't follow my own guide. They're so good, aren't they, Gina? This isn't even a playlist right now. This is literally just Sao Sin. I don't think we rush for it. In fact, in my progression, look at my progression. We get it at some point. Do we? I don't even know if I take it right away because what am I? I always forget how that works. Like, is it that penetration is bad for it, but curse is good for it? I always have to like remember that when I'm like configuring the POB. We use it at some point. Penetration is good, curse about. Okay, there we go. And early on, I think we use. No, actually, hold on. I think what I did with the POB is I made us use punishment so that we were using the LE inversion. It is slightly less damage than using conductivity, but the thing with punishment is punishment has a defensive upside. So that's what we're doing. But I guess, like, if you were so desperate for a skill point you didn't want to take that mastery, you would just use conductivity, and that would be very good as well. So either way, yeah, either use the curse without it, or use
The knight must give way to
punishment with it. I think it's worth using punishment. It's a good defensive upside. We are Arcanist branding to automate the punishment, and it also automates Wave of Conviction. You're not using... Honestly, I highly recommend using the 3.28. I think I've made a lot of improvements on the build. But the 3.25... You could use it. Just, I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to give that recommendation when I have a, in my opinion, much better setup. At the very least, if you use the 3.25 version, you should also look at the 3.28 and, like, think critically about the changes I'm making.
I must have time to gather my will.
Would you guys corrupt when you get to the corruption thing? Do you do a flask? The flask can't get worse. Well, actually, I don't think you can get negative. You do rings. But then you might lose the... Wait, what's the good ring corruption for spells? Are there good ring corruptions for attacks? I don't remember if there's a good one for spells. Yeah, Life Flask? I mean, you're gonna change your Life Flask anyways. It's not really good. You corrupt the main weapon. Then you can't benchcraft later. I didn't even craft anything on it. I don't know where we just left it behind. I walked past, I didn't even find it. Would you recommend getting some Chaos Recipe in? I would recommend before League start having a plan with some custom filters of what you might want to buy early on. So, like, if you're playing the Spark build, for example, I don't even know. Like, what would you would want a Volokos, I guess. Volokos is probably your first item. Or the Singularities. And if those are being priced reasonably in Chaos, just be aware, like, you're not getting Chaos Orbs if you go into maps. You're getting nothing. So, if these things seem reasonable, probably worth doing Chaos Recipe in Heist. And realistically, there are going to be good power spikes, whether you're on Peacock or on Spark, for cheap. There's no way there's not, so probably a good idea. But if you are just trying to get as far and as fast as possible, these builds don't need you to buy items. It makes the game a lot comfier. But it's definitely not mandatory. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I always say I don't know what I'm going to do, and I almost always do Heist just because you get so much power. But we'll see. I'm going to make a snap decision again.
The faithful need not fear your kind.
Oh, that's an upgrade, isn't it? You got the video done, Scrimps? Wait, is it actually uploaded?
Birthplace of the Templars.
My boy Scrimps waits till the absolute last second to release his video guide. Alright, let's check it out. No, I'll find it myself. I was telling this guy to get it out. Smite League starter. 6-minute guide? That's crazy. True. Congrats. Are you gonna promote this at all on Reddit? It might not be a bad idea. Go in here, make a thread about Smite. You did? Okay, just now let me find it. Guys, if you ever want to help out a friend who's like posting something here, I guess this is like super niche. They can't link you. You need to find it in the news section and upvote it yourself, because Reddit has like inflation, like anti whatever it's called. You need to find it naturally. So if I go in here and I upvote every single post, it's gonna push it. But if he links this thread to me and then I upvote it, none of my upvotes work. So if you guys want to help out Scrimps, you can go to new, and it's like the 5th one at the top. I'm scared to like type something though, because I feel like downvote bots. If I post something, I get downvoted. I'll just love it. Great, to the point video. Wait, Kriegsman, what were you saying? The chat scrolled so far, I missed it. What ascendancy is underwhelming? Oh, new ascendancy for Scion, 0 guides. No, Ali has a guide. There is a guide.
I don't mean.
There's one guide. I could have made a Peaconk guide for it. You could make a good Peaconk build for it, but I don't want to put out 2 Peaconk builds. And like, the nice thing about Pathfinder Peaconk is like it literally transitions into Mamba. It transitions into Poison Spark. It transitions into any like meta bow skill. Those are more attractive than a Scion Reliquarian, I think. All of those transitions out of Peaconk are like S tier. Shock Nova seems better suited for clear. Yeah, I'm 100% doing Shock Nova day 1. To, because like I know how Ball Lightning feels. I want to see how the other thing stacks up. And I think it would be interesting for chat to also see how it compares. I think it'll be good. I think it'll probably be pretty good. The only way I don't do it day 1, I guess, is if it's just ludicrously expensive. You better not turn into Peaconk guy. I feel like I am Peaconk guy. Me doing Spark is what broke the mold of that. I don't understand what's going on. Like, what is this layout? Am I really this stupid that... I don't know what's going on. What's this cursed? Where is the sewer? Yeah, destructive play. Because you literally choose the 10 best maps, right? You think you can delve with Archmage? I think Peaconk is better for delving, but Archmage, yeah, Archmage Spark definitely, like, delve is ideal for Spark, right? That's what you want to do with Spark. I don't think it'd be terrible on Shock Nova or Ball Lightning Orbiting. Should be fine. So I need to go here and I need to go there. I guess we'll just go to this one first. What farming strat would I choose? Honestly, this is something I hope that we can, like, think of as a group tomorrow before league start. I haven't really thought too much of, like, what is going to be, like, good strategies to farm day one. Obviously, destructive play. I think most people are going to do destructive play first because you need to do that to get your void stones unless you're just going to buy them anyways. And it just sort of makes sense. I think we're pretty good at Breach, and I think Breach would be fun. I would like to do Breach. I like farming for Foulborn Uniques sounds fun to me. I think Shock Nova and Ball Lightning Orbiting are fine for doing Legion. They're not, like, perfect for it, but they're good. They're good at doing it. I don't think there's anything we're really weak at doing. Just whatever looks fun. No, I'm doing Spark. So Peaconk hasn't really changed at all. It has not changed at all since the last guide I put out. So all the content on my channel is exactly what I do again, I guess. Besides, like, I guess there's, like, new stuff, so there are always gonna be new things. But I haven't played Spark in a long-ass time, so... Also, I'm not gonna lie, this next thing also affected my decision. Whenever something is nerfed, even if it's not actually a nerf, like, Mamba and Peaconk, I would say they're not actually nerfed. They're quote-unquote nerfed by being mentioned in the patch notes, but they didn't lose any power. Whenever that happens, people are so scared to play it. I've had to deal with that with Spark, because Spark, like every league, Spark gets nerfed a little bit because it's just we find ways to make it really powerful, and it's very disheartening being a content creator playing a build that was recently nerfed because I know the views aren't going to be that good. And then there's also just the fact that the videos we have are already good, so they don't need to be updated. And the fact that I like playing Archmage, so... I wonder if there's something down here. Yes, there is. 3CA Gauntlet bosses.
I must have time to gather
Yeah.
my will.
That was pretty unexpected, wasn't it?
Oh,
Blight would be good because everyone shies away from it. Blight will be good, yeah. What? There was nothing down here. The new Timeless Jewel will have keystones. I didn't realize there was a new Timeless Jewel. Wait. A new Legion Timeless Jewel? There's a new Legion Timeless Jewel? What do you mean? Does it drop from Legion? I didn't watch this podcast. I'll stop my run to look at this. Wait, does someone have the link? Maybe I can find it myself. Posted it. Wait, this is probably a Twitter post then, right? Six-hour ago? Oh, here. I see it. What? That's crazy. How did this drop? Expedition Timeless Jewel in PoE 1 as well? I'll be honest, I don't know what that does in PoE 2. What does that do in PoE 2? I've never used the Timeless Jewel in PoE 2. I'm such a scrub. Oh, true. Mirage Legion. Maybe it's that. That makes sense. Yeah, if something's being added, it's probably through the Mirage, right? Mirage 5-way. That's impossible. Oh, right. There was other stuff on that. Why did I close off? What? That's weird. I don't know. 100% effective on Magic Jewel. I guess that's good, right? Because it has 2 mods instead of 4, but now it's double the power of those 2 mods. That's really good, isn't it? Good if you are relying on the Timeless, or on the Abyss Jewel to do something important. When you say ailment avoidance, is it chance to shock is what you get on there? I don't remember how much you get on it. Is it 20%?
I shall wipe the filth from this house of God.
So you can get 40% there. Hey, Toka. We're doing pretty good.
I must have time to gather my will.
I'm doing a quick little rolling magma practice before tomorrow, because I'm going to be starting... We're going to be starting Menasaka this time. What are you going to do this time around? Holy shit, what the fuck? I thought I was literally perma-stun there.
Blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Did I get a waypoint? You're doing minions? Nice. I've never tried that build. Hopefully it's fun. They added so much content this league. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked. I think we would have been happy without this much content, but I'm not going to complain. I felt like last PV1 league, they had not enough content. And now we have so much. And we're also, thankfully, getting a 2-month league before PV2, so we'll have time to enjoy it. I guess it's okay that Keepers didn't have much content because it was like a 5-week league anyways. Forge Guard minions in Last Epoch. I'll be real, I've never tried minions in Last Epoch. Is anybody excited for the next Last Epoch League? It starts in like 3 weeks? Something like that. If it started in 4 weeks, I would 100% play it. I think they need to time their releases like perfectly in between the PoE leagues, or else it's like people aren't gonna play. But it's a really good game. I love that game. I just can't see myself being done with PoE by the time that comes out. I think it's worth playing, but man, they just never get the timing right. True. I guess if you're not a content creator, you could realistically not start on day 1. And actually, I play Last Epoch SSF anyways, so I could also just start it late and it wouldn't really matter. I don't really make YouTube guides for it.
Something eternal remains in this empire.
Krigsvan, you're saying you don't need to use the suffix on the boot? Instead, you can get the suffix on the belt and then get all this other stuff. I feel like the suffix on the boot's the easiest part to get though, isn't it? What if you just don't use Storm Shroud? Maybe that would be the play. Is it possible to make a boot with the belt? Like, surely a jewel socket back is better than a boot suffix. Radin, you're gonna move in? 3 weeks is enough for you. But you see, this is a exceptional PoE1 league. There's so much new stuff. How can you say 3 weeks is enough? Heroic Tragedy in PoE2 changes what the stats do, like strength gives energy, shield, dex gives life. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. The thing is, there are already pretty good timeless jewels for both my league starters, so we're probably not going to use that. Because you can only use 1 timeless jewel per character. It would have to be pretty crazy. Because we're getting, on the Spark, we're getting a ton of damage, we're getting a ton of minus mana cost. It's just like you can't beat it. I don't believe it's possible.
Leave Believe me, I'm not a cockroach.
Be interesting. Yeah, this patch is definitely gonna be interesting. Lots of new tech. All the farming strategies are basically getting refreshed. I can't even really predict what the farming is going to be 1 week from now. I have no idea. Oh, I need to go sewer. Whoops. How to make currency after campaign and before 4 void stones. I might have run out of time because I'm going to end this and I'm going to go to bed and then I'm going to wake up and I'm going to start the stream again. But when I start the stream, I'm going to try and like make some farming passive trees with chat because I want to do that. Like I'm not really sure what I want to farm yet either, so we're gonna start thinking of some things. Definitely gonna make a destructive play tree, and then we'll make several other trees. So you'll be able to grab that from me. So we're done with the oh no, actually I'm too low level. Fuck. Man, I didn't hit enough monsters. I really should go back to docks. We should be putting on Firestorm right now, but I just didn't level up my character enough.
I fought for God. Who do you fight for, exile?
Like to buy uniques from the build. I actually have a video on this. I should add it to the playlist. Best currency day 1 farm. There. If you want to guarantee get all the uniques, this is the best, literally the best thing you can do. Edit title. I gotta say this is 3.28 ready. So obviously you should check the prices of stuff before you start doing this, but I just can't believe stuff is not going to be selling for Chaos Orbs on day 1. On day 1, I think it's still, the market's not going to be changed yet. We'll see. I would bet that this is still going to be what you should do on day 1 if you want to get those uniques. But again, obviously check what the stuff that we want is listed in and make sure it is being listed in Chaos Orbs. I would say like 95% chance it is going to be. Whether it's smart or not, it's a force of habit. Yeah, GCPs or Exalted Orbs is probably going to be the de facto currency next league at some point, but it's not going to be day 1. Maybe 2 leagues from now it'll be day 1, but next league it will not be. Like 90% of the player base is not even going to be thinking about this kind of stuff, and they're just going to list as Chaos Orbs. It's only when Chaos Orb to Divine ratio becomes crazy, which will take a little while. An orbs, maybe? True. One thing that I'm genuinely curious about is, are annulment orbs going to be more expensive than divine orbs? Because they don't really drop. They didn't say they were getting buffed. And, Harbingers are gone. I really hope they are getting a drop buff because they're fun to use.
And so, I take my first steps into damnation incarnate.
But right now, they also drop from all content. They're just very rare. Fuck. Did I get the waypoint yet? I really should be farming docks right now. Not being on Firestorm is actually griefing right now. Oh, they did say null drop is increased? That's good. Good news. I missed it. Hesitant interacting with it early? Yeah, I can understand that. I might want to wait till I get Firestorm. Remember to interact with it in Slave Pens and in Twilight Strand, whatever you guys do. If you miss that little bit of news, you get a guaranteed 5 link from the Mirage mechanic in both of those zones. Yes. Slave Pen and Twilight Strand is the Act 6 Twilight Strand, which you're going to be doing that anyways because you need to get Lily, but you also have to do the lead mechanic in there.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh my god. The league mechanic? True.
Your conviction drives you, heretic. But have you thought what it might drive others to do in return?
Do I have the waypoint? Perhaps I do. I could have went and leveled up my character. What should I gamble for? Helmet? Give me a 4-link. Let's fucking go. Oh, I need a red though. 1 red. Are you fucking kidding me?
Be well.
Mate.
I need 1 more transmute to do the craft.
Stay out of the shadow.
When's earliest 4-link? Yes. Well, I just gambled 1 right now at level 26. I can't even use it though. I don't have the chromatics. I'm trolling. I'm pretty sure I left chromatic recipe on the ground.
Damn you!
Really curious how the new Shock Nova will feel. You're gonna try and swap for it in normal lab? It's a lot easier to get it in the 3rd lab, just FYI. Because in the 3rd lab, is it? It should be, right? Because the 3rd lab has a, I think it's about 1 in 8 shot of literally transforming your Shock Nova into the one you want. But you can't get that in lab 1 and lab 2. So Firestorm feels really good. I would think you're kind of trolling if you don't just Firestorm until 3rd lab. But like I don't even know what the odds are in the 1st lab. It's so much worse. It's like you get 3 random gems, right? And how many, I don't know what the odds are for that, but like there's a lot, right? It's really bad. It is so bad. You thought the new shrine modifier replaced the old one? I think the buffs for lab are only for the 3rd lab, but I could be wrong. That was my understanding, at least.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just be safe and do it in the 3rd lab. Or you could be doing it like, I don't know what the odds are. It might be like 20 times or something. It's not good. Might not be that bad, but the 3rd lab and the 4th lab are the only ones that give you a new guaranteed option. And also, if you don't get the good thing in the 3rd lab, oh, I got a 4-link. You still get like better quality. So like it doesn't feel quite as bad even if you miss, because there are other good options you can get. In 1st lab, you get like 2% quality or something terrible, right? Like it's not. Yeah, it's in the third lab. You gotta, when you get that special one, you can choose either. It doesn't just give you a random one. I need one more level. Why am I hitting this guy? Ooh, I was rewarded. I actually need that thing. Maybe that'll color my helmet properly. Big point right there. Still not worth it in the third lab. The alternative is doing that, the video I just linked in the playlist, the best day one farming strat, just getting the chaos and buying it. Which is what I normally do on a league start, but I don't know. I think they're both fine. I don't think you're wasting time in lab just because quality is actually kind of nice, right? Getting quality on your gems. But our builds don't need quality on anything, so it's not like some other builds where it might actually be recommended to do it. Yeah, I can put on Firestorm now. Oh, it feels so good. Friday to Monday night, so you're not going to finish? Oh no. Rip. How many... Wait. Friday night UK time? So you'll get to league start, right? You'll get quite a few hours in at least. And then you'll have to sit on your hands and not play the game while he's at work. Rip.
Goodbye.
What is it?
I don't want those colors. I'm gonna try and get the red socket. Oh man, it's cursed. I can't use that. I can't use 2 red sockets.
There is nothing. What is it?
What do I do? What? Come on. This is fucked. I'm gonna keep throwing chromatics on this. I'm tilted. $13? Dang.
I must have time to gather my will.
I was tired earlier in this day, but now I'm like wide awake. I kind of want to go to bed soon though. So I can wake up early.
he stands.
I'll start soon enough. The last week went by so fast for me. It feels like just the other day they released the announcement.
Every stone placed for the glory of God. Beautiful.
You're literally not starting, you're starting, aren't you? You're just not going hard until Tuesday. Or are you guys going to be asleep on the league start? Is that what you're saying? Another thing I should have done, though, which I didn't do, is buy,
This is neither the
I
time
kind
nor
of want to have the gem from this zone.
I am not.
Arctic armor. I think I should be using this.
Be well.
On the actual run, I'm going to buy that. He works an hour after the league start? Oh. Wait, what? I thought you said he works nights. League start is... Oh, you guys are 5 hours ahead of me. So it is night. I forgot. I thought you guys were like the reverse. You can't carry him. He's not at home. I was just in the UK and I already forgot the time zone difference.
my mana is spent.
Oh. Because they play as a team.
Exile has tested you, my brother. Now let's see what God has to say.
Submit, heretic!
Where'd this guy go?
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Die in awe! Die! This world is an illusion, Exile.
Yeah, I didn't like the supporter packs either. Realistically, though, if I ever buy a supporter pack, it's probably going to be to upgrade the PoE 1 beta one, or the PoE 2 beta one. Because that one can upgrade to what, like $400? I don't have that much into it yet.
Don't die, please.
May these waters wash
Because
away
you actually get like
sins of
nice
our
physical items.
I must have time to gather my will. My mana is spent.
Cool skill. I like the what's it called? I like the challenge rewards. I think the helmet looks pretty nice. Got a bow skin, nice.
I was born to
If I
this
have any bow
world,
skins.
driven to this task. I will prevail.
Celestial Spark. That's actually my least favorite Spark MTX, but some people like it. Anyone else in chat like that one? I like the red one. I like the little black squids, and I like the spiders. Those are my favorites.
We open Dominus. You will be remembered.
How much? I have 500 money right now. 500 gold. What can I do with that? My boots are no movement speed. My body armor sucks. My gloves kind of suck. Maybe we go gloves. Holy shit, can I not get a red socket? This game's trolling me.
The corruption will pass.
Yeah, maybe don't get the red one if it's your first MTX, but I think it looks pretty cool to swap into sometimes.
I am sorry, God. We must learn not
The
to
black
abuse
one's
the
probably
resources.
the standard recommendation. So
I must have time to
sort of blends into the ground. Which is, that's what you want, I guess. You don't really want to have to see your skill. One of the reasons people love Mamba, there's literally no effect. Everything just dies.
My mana is spent. You are free now, Vol. Go with God.
I think it's not called Delirium. It's, what is it called? Void MTX? I don't know what it's called. It's nice though, isn't it?
See ya.
See you later. Ooh, look at.
Does anyone remember if you can craft the flat damage to spells on a shield? I don't remember if you can.
The earth here trembles with the fear of judgment. Another goodbye.
Weapon only. Rip. I guess you could switch to Indigon. I don't know. Indigon's kind of annoying though. It just... I think there's like some new interactions where it doesn't drain your mana. I don't know. Or do you just have to use Laviangas for that? Indigon to me feels awkward and unnecessary when the Ravenous Passion is so powerful. But I suppose I mean, you could put it on. I don't know if it's going to be better. But nothing's going to stop you. There was some Reddit thread that was like a literal story, and it was explaining how you could use the new amulet with Indigon. And because Indigon, if you just use it normally, like it just ramps your mana until you have no mana, right? It's not exactly a fun playstyle. Scaling spell damage with rage, you just always have the rage, you always have the spell damage, it doesn't have a downside. Oh my god, I forgot to grab these points. These points give me so much attack speed.
I must have time to gather my will. This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm.
Osiris Helmet might be better.
My mana is spent.
But one of those things that Cyrus Helmet provides, you just get on the Ascendancy. I don't know if it is. I could look into it, I guess. Hey Mary, how's it going? Thank you, you too. What are you starting? Are you starting Kinetic Fusillade? I know you like totems a lot. Zeddy, I was also debating between the two. I think Archmage just makes a lot more sense from a league start standpoint. I was gonna do one or the other. If you really like the idea of Energy Blade, you can play them both on the same character, right? Because that would be on a Templar. You could always start with the Archmage, and then you could still play the E-Blade at some point. I don't know, though. E-Blade might be just as viable. It just, to me, seemed like more complicated. Also, I want to be able to transition into Spark, and the having a Widow Hail is quite nice for Spark. You can't do that with E-Blade. Yeah, Sewer's removed from rotation. I was also quite sad to see that. We didn't really get anything amazing, did we? Lost some good maps, didn't get any maps back. I don't think E-Blade necessarily has that much more, has more damage. What? Maybe on like high end, but on like starter budgets, does it? Are you looking at E-Blade with life stacking or energy shield stacking? Out of curiosity. Because you can do it life stacking with a Foulborn Ghost Wraith. Well, Rock, I actually don't even recommend Spark early game. If you look through my transition, we're using Shock Nova or Ball Lightning of Orbiting in the early game. And when we transition over to Spark, it should be pretty powerful.
People of the gutters, steel your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand.
My mana is spent.
I'm hesitant to recommend content specifically for Spark because, like, our swap is fairly late, and realistically, I don't know what the good farms are yet, but we can do hard content with it, so... Like, I'm sure by the time we save up enough to swap over to Spark, we're gonna understand the meta a lot differently than we do right now. What the fuck? Holy shit. What do those monsters have on them? Oh, actually, I haven't been out shopping. I don't know what I have. Look, I'll need to meal prep before stream. I saw the Act 1 body armor. I really shouldn't be using an Act 1 body armor. Like, I think even just this would be better. I don't need Flame Wall anymore. Can I not put that on? Oh my god. What the fuck? 35. Wait, am I even getting XP right now? I'll be honest, I've been mostly reading chat. I haven't been paying attention to my levels. I think I'm at an okay level. Yeah, Phil, I think you should not be on Spark at that point, XDD. At that point, we should be on Ball Lightning or Shock Nova, and realistically any content. Whatever content makes good money. If you have no money, do the one that makes money. The dead end, GG. I haven't done Betrayal once since they made it non-mandatory. I actually haven't. I don't even know how the new Betrayal works anymore.
My mana is spent. Purity will prevail.
Nick, I put out a video on the top 5 meta starters. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's the latest one. I put it out right before stream. That'll give you a good idea of what your options are. Obviously, there's more options than that, but I think those 5 are going to be really popular. Holy shit, I'm getting stunned. My level, 33. You literally just get safe as fast as you can? Okay. That's really good XP, isn't it?
A battle worthy of song. The way you fight reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the
That bleed was crazy.
Is your passion enough to claim a crown? We shall see.
Mamba. Well, I think Mamba's the better build. Mamba just does everything in the game.
Is this a joke to you?
Five-way? Well, we have Breach now. I think we can just do Breach Beyond, right?
We give our fallen heroes more glory than they ever earned.
Now that you can have multiple breaches in a map, I'm sure Breach Beyond is going to be better than 5-ways, right? I'd be surprised if it isn't.
I felt
What is in this? Prepping? Yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of a
Don't die, please.
practice run.
The air here burns with wrath. I must have time to gather my will. My mana is spent.
The meta for hitting 100, this previous league was Harby plus Beyond. And that was because they removed breaches. The league before that it was just Breach Beyond. So to hit 100 this league is probably going to be, I would assume, Breach plus Beyond again. We could, yeah, we could do it. Probably Destructive Play is my first farming strat, I would assume. Is that how we get the new supports? Because they took away Awakened Gems? They dropped from Destructive Play? I don't remember. Alright, should I put this on or this? What we should do is go do Lab. Do Lab after this fight.
Must have time to gather my will.
There's a Void Stone. Chance drop exceptional boss gems on any boss kill. But you don't have to do Destructive Play then, I guess. You could get lucky.
For my belt.
My mana is spent. Your way led to damnation, Kaum. Find another.
Alright, time to go do Lab. Nice for the sub, Mag Catter, I appreciate you. Favorite Spark streamer is back. Thank you. It is nice to be back on Spark. We're not even on Spark yet.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, ascend with precision.
Oh, no way, that's cool. Bob is not excited enough about this league.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the slowness lends strength to one's enemies. By the goddess, what ambition!
That's the right American gamer.
Spring of suffering and
American Gamer BR. Does BR stand for Brazil? Or does that stand for Battle Royale? Wait, which one? Brazil or Battle Royale? Nice. That's funny.
I must have
Yeah.
time to
What am I? Why am I running this way? I'm crazy. Let's not go this way. Oh, it's not the right way. Thank you. Oh my god. I should have just went through that door. This is not worth it. Maybe it was worth it.
when the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. The emperor beckons to entertain doubt is to dance with death. No two battles are alike. You were born for this. This empire remains filled with emperors in waiting.
This is the right way. Not the right way.
I must have time to gather my will.
Look like I'm falling asleep. I should probably go to bed soon. Do I look sleepy? I'm not sleepy though.
Aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor
Kinda wish I was sleepier than I am.
awaits you with open jaws.
Who am I kidding though? I could fall asleep if I wanted to.
Give no quarter.
I do not have trouble doing that.
You are free.
The first lab point feels so good. We get like significantly more damage, which is nice because I can't even color my 4-link right now. It's crazy. And then we get this huge defensive layer as well.
Embrace our gifts and rise ascendant, for this is the ending that we all deserve.
That's good. Lead slam or do my build? True. They're both good choices. Oh shit, we got what we needed here. Got my 4-link. Crazy. Well, that's a really nice upgrade. Hey, Autumn. What's up? I honestly just wanted to practice rolling magma, so I turned on the stream. We've since
This is not creation.
graduated from that.
This is perversion.
What did you decide you were gonna start?
I must have time to gather my will.
You're doing carrion golems. I haven't seen a carrion golem build in like, I don't know, has it been like 5 years? When was that meta last? I feel like that, was that meta for like 1 league? That's crazy. I don't believe you're doing carrion golems. Is that even, is it good? Try the different gems. Oh nice, so kind of like me. Try out Shock Nova. Hopefully that feels good because it's new. Ice League was so long ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long ass time. I don't even remember the league because it's so long ago. Want a POB. You can post it in chat if somebody else wants it. But I've made up my mind. The target might be sus. True. Yeah, I'm gonna be open-minded with the skill gems. Hopefully they're not too expensive and I can be having both and like having one in my weapon swap. We'll see. Definitely looks fun for mapping. You look into Frost Mage. Yeah, well, I would definitely use the no mana flask. That's just a given, because when you have high mana cost and you press that flask, suddenly, like, if you're taking lots of hits, all of your regen goes to your defense, right? So I just think La Vianga is just important to use no matter what. The thing with the new Frost Archmage is, if you're using that, you're committing to not using Mind Over Matter because you want to reserve all your mana. And you're also committing to not using Arcane Cloak, which is like a really big downside.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
I don't really know if it makes sense in the context of our build. I don't think we can use that, but I could be wrong. I don't really see it. Same as level 40 Archmage.
I am sure you will reveal your purpose in time.
Bro.
You will make such lovely material.
You are imprisoned by your own vanity, Chevron.
Yeah, it's definitely not plug and play. I think you need to build differently.
No beast
FYI in chat mentioned possibly doing it on a different ascendancy. Like, Guardian. On a league start on Archmage builds, like the current Archmage builds, I don't think like you really are looking to cut these defensive layers, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Because then you suddenly have to find new defensive layers, and I don't think the mana reservation in of itself is going to be enough to fix it.
embrace death, Deirdre, for your flesh was your undoing.
I'm not going to have inventory space to carry the next organ.
I must have time to gather my will.
Xyz's challenge armor. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think any of them are. I think the one in this league, if you play this league and you 40-40, I think that one looks really good actually. Let's hit the gym and go to bed. Happy bedge. I'm gonna head to bed soon too, I think. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. You still have mana to ES versus the defense? Yeah. True, that's true. You do have that.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment, Templar. You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Rather the hallmark of God.
Well, I think also just like losing your mana pool is kind of bad, isn't it? Because you don't really... I don't know. What do you do? Eldritch Battery? feel like some spells are just kind of hard to even fix the mana for. I think they made spells a little too hard to maintain mana, in my opinion.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare. Nightmare is the true eternal. You are being selfish.
Oh my god. With the Ascendancy, the damage is just so crazy.
My mana is spent.
Why is that not proccing? It's not even proccing though. Oh no, it is. It's down here. I forgot. You see it at the bottom.
Why are you so in love with death?
Bubs Wander? Is he playing Wander? I thought he was playing Bows. Do you have an Atlas plan? I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow before launch. We're gonna fix the filters, get some Atlases. I was thinking maybe like Destructive Play, Autumn? I'm not really sure. That's a problem for tomorrow morning.
You're going to... You shall be rewarded.
Archmage Incinerator Venting? I don't know. If it feels bad, just literally change to a different gem. I think starting Archmage is very safe. I don't need any of this.
They all
The gate. I was act with care.
It is going to be harder to get a wand than before, right? Because you can't even like... Well, actually, I don't know. Well, you literally can't get fractures from the Breach Tree. You can't get any sort of weapon from the Breach Tree. So, that is something to worry about, I guess. High level restrictions? What do you mean by that? Failed fractures now, though? True. True. How do I get item level 86 gear? Yeah. I wonder if there's going to be a new endgame way to do it. Well, wait, we still... So the Nightmare maps got dropped down a tier, right? Level 90... Oh, ROG, true. I wish I was better at ROG crafting. Somewhere in my browser bookmarks, I have like a written guide on how to do ROG, but I literally have like hundreds of PoE bookmarks. I'm never going to be able to find it. Probably find it on Google. If you're playing my Peacock starter, doing ROG crafting is a good idea. Even if you don't know how to do it, you could learn how to do it. Post it in Discord? Okay, that's I'm sure people all appreciate that myself. I don't know if I'm gonna do rod crafting. It's a no-brainer on Peacock. It's fine. Maybe we'll do it. We'll see. How many hours till launch? I feel like it's probably like 12 hours. No, 12 and a half hours, right? Yeah. I'm going to go to bed. My buddy a miracles. Cast when stun, God. And I'll be back. Back soon. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.